Hi, I'm Exocron, welcome to my channel Into Space and back to Starfield episode 14. And to our problem from our last episode, from the ending, Sarah. Last time we saw her, she was lying on the floor, somehow dead, but not really. And the only thing I could do was go back to the surface and test it out, and when I came back, she just stand there. And she is in a hibernation sleep? I don't know. But Sarah won't talk to me. So the only thing we will do now, because I don't want to cheat. I could just cheat her back. But I will try without. I will go to the ship, we will start. And perhaps after we load a certain point of the quest line, she will appear back. If not, we will have to reset the progress. We will see. Okay, so we are going back to the surface. Taking the funny elevator. With luck, she will appear on our ship with Barrett, but I don't think so. I think it's a bug. Oh, she is back! This is new. This is new. Because last time I got up here, she just stood there. I recorded it, so nobody could say I'm cheating or something, but I just found it was not so... It was just the elevator up and again down. Return to the data to Cambridge. Yeah, sure, because we are still on the Mars surface. We're going for the Grendel. Yes, and yes, I am a little bit high on my weight. But still. So you can see how hard. Okay, we will wait a moment. And I didn't find the key to the room, the special room. Perhaps later. It's like a hub. Still have to install a mod for the possibility to carrying more, because it's just stupid. Back in Skyrim Oblivion, it was, I think, the only cheating I ever done. Okay, when something goes wrong, a bug appear, or you get stuck, or a dragon just fall from the sky or something, then I reset it. But still, normally I don't use money cheats because you had so much in the late game. But this thing with carrying things is really pain in the ass. But you looked very funny, Sarah. Still. Okay. 900 meters. And we will be back. It's not a big deal. Oh, fitness. Gets up. Nice. Sarah? Oh, here she is. When I'm alone, I'm afraid in the dark. This extreme solar radiation, planetary condition. Yeah, I know. That's why we have special spacesuits on. Suits. So white is going down, red is going down, and we are... Oh! Look, look, look. Red is going up, and we have a ship. Starting into the sky! Bye. Halfway through.
Mars, eh? You always take me to the nicest places.
Yeah, so much love in the air here. Oh, wait. Ooh, coming hot in. It looks really nice when they... Underneath the ship is everything hot from the atmospheric entrance. Even it's not looking the best that it could possibly do. It's always nice to see how much effort they took into this game. We're thinking about some details. So, we are back. Our Reza leave with Vesco in front, or back, as guardian angel of our ship. You shall not pass. And we are going back to the city. But we have still a mission. Pay off Percival's debt. Return to data to Cambridge. Collect credits from Lou. We have still to collect the credits from Lou. I believe it was 500. Or am I wrong? I think it was 500. We managed to hack the system and change it to 500. Sarah? Yeah. One step for you. Big step for the mankind, Sarah. Okay, we are going in. You looked so funny with your closed eyes.
Cydonia. Ah, I cherish these visits to the forgotten corners of the United Colonies.
And you need still a shortcut button for putting off your helmet. It's just not immersive. And last time said, we need a add-on so the people don't look so strange. Oh, in our direction. But after the last patch, it got a little bit better. We had one big patch, but still, everyone.
They found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. So much better than paying those ridiculous import prices. What a day, huh?
Okay. Second floor, please, down.
Do your part to keep Cydonia graffiti-free.
Graffiti-free. So, you make a very important job, sir. Okay, so...
Yeah?
I hack the Trade Authority terminal. I will take those credits now.
Not something you want to say too loud now, but good work. Here, go dig our man out of his pit.
We got our credits. No!
You've got the slate. Let me see. Reduced joint wear? Oh, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's gotta be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Oktai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that?
I can give it a well, sure. Why I would why I could sell ice to a cold guy. Okay, it's not for my fault. You don't want me to ask for money?
You can try if you feel confident, but I
Oh.
didn't want to push our luck.
Girls
Besides,
and
if that
boys
drug
out
gets big,
there.
I think everyone benefits. So, you think you can sell him on it? Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
Madams and sirs out there. I hope everyone understood the situation right now. Because we had 3 approaches to get to Dr. Walker. Get Dr. Walker out. We hacked the system. So we could pay the full debt, but we lowered the debt from him. And we got money from him. So I believe if we lowered it, someone could try. If we lowered it to 1,000, because Lou said if it's few hundreds, it would be okay. So I lowered it to 500. I got 500 credits from him. And we had the other side mission from him to get this special mining outpost thing. So if you play it and his marker disappears after you talk to Lou, you can still talk to him. And if I'm correct and Sarah was playing with her fingers, it's like the Ogrins from Warhammer Darktide trying to count their fingers. So we can go now to the funny guy. Keep Lou's credits. Get more credits from this guy. Get Dr. Walker out from his debt. And I know, it's a little bit gray zone. It's not re-stealing. It's just making good things for the galaxy. And we could keep this special things for our own outpost. Okay, we are talking. So wait, let me just press quick saving. If something goes wrong, we can still reload. And we are going... But wait, where's Sarah? Oh no, she's...
Citizens are advised to take caution near the military outpost on the city's outskirts due to frequent
Here she is.
wildfire
Okay.
exercises. It is also advised
So we will try.
Was there something else?
I have a business proposal for you. A lucrative one. I want to pay off Percival's debt. How much does Percival owe you? No, we have a business proposal.
I'm never one to turn away an opportunity. But I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
A sham made from aqueous hemitate. I call it Pick Me Up. Turn aqueous hemitate into liquid credits with a patent new phenomenon.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before.
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do?
Makes you miners more efficient. I've got the data here to prove it. This slate shows a cure for humans' weakness. Better workers today.
An interesting proposal.
How much
if
money can we
the
get
data
out?
pans out? But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers. Or so I've heard.
I already cleared them out. Won't cost you a credit to get started. What if I told you I cleared those mines for the price of nothing? Of those spacers are very, very dead. You're welcome.
Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool, and the sort of utility every mining firm in Cydonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work, bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials, The licensing fees.
He is my guy.
And think what it would do for
He's
our image
thinking
with the
like me.
general populace. This mine reopened thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed.
It's just business.
And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I want to clear Percival's debt. I want credits, mounts of them. Actually, I need a little time to think this over. So, still, if the game's correct, we should get Percival out for 500 credits because we hacked the system. What you want now is mounts of credits. Lots of credits. Lot of green or goldish things.
This is a promising find, certainly. I can see us granting a generous finder's fee in exchange for handing it over. Was that it?
And now, how much is it?
This is a promising find, certainly. I can see us granting a generous finder's fee in exchange for handing it over. Was that it?
Dr. Walker's debt. Consider it cleared. Well, it would seem we have a deal then. Here, your finder's fee. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, it's just
Don't be caught on the Martian surface
we
without proper
have a
protection here.
new patent
All
and we got
outside
just
activities
1 or
require
1300,
certified safety suit.
but we get 1300 plus 500 from Lou. So I hope everything is fine and Lou don't want us kill or something. We will see. But this is the way of Bethesda games you found only in Baldur's Gate 3 or similar games. But still back in Skyrim, Oblivion, now in Starfield, it's just a so huge way to manipulate the people, the question givers. It's just
Please keep prolonged showers and
it's great,
other hours
just great.
Do your
Can we talk
part.
still to him?
Not a lot of folks would have stuck their necks out for a stranger
Thank you
like
from the
that.
Cydonia Department of Public Works.
Okay, I think it's a little bit too loud. So, and now we will see what he will tell us.
Yeah.
I took care of Percival's debt of the Trade Authority.
It's done, eh? Fine work.
Ausgezeichnet, wie wir das sagen.
I suppose.
Or we call it in Germany.
The old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those dregs. Yeah, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Sure. We sold his patent to a guy for not so much money. We made money with the money he owned the authority.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual needs you may have.
I don't have any spiritual needs right now. Perhaps later. But
Why are you bothering to
Oh.
carry all that junk?
this is sad. Even Half-Life 1 had the possibility to drop a can. Okay. But I also believe someone will make something special out of this machines. Okay, so we're going to get Dr. Walker.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Nothing. Thank you. See you later. Oh, it's daytime again. Nice. I think we have to go again into the mines. We will see. Find Percival. I think so. But first we will transfer some things to our ship inventory. Yeah, we are a little bit too... Can we just? Drop, sort, inspect. No, wait. I think we have to go inside our ship. What is... Just going fast in, fast out. Yeah, Sarah. Okay, wait. What we have? Inspect, favorite, drop. No, not drop. Cargo hold. Q. Inventory, Q. Razor leaf. So, and we go... Store. Oh! It's not the same weapon. I don't know if someone remembered. I think the second episode, my parents visited the Constellation headquarters and gave me an old steampunk vintage pistol, a Colt. And I lost it because I put it on the shelf on the rack inside the first ship. It was a bug and I hope they fixed it right now. We will test it later, but it was such a weapon. Great. Okay, we will store it. Berserker drum beat. Berserker pacifier. Element Old Earth assault rifle. So it's a AK-47 without the back thing. Oh. Hellas cutter we have still to give him back. Drum beat. Modified Eon. Nice. Calibrated UC Vanguard spacesuit. Looks nice. I like it. Have we also a helmet for it? Calibrated. Oh yeah, we have. Holstering Star Roma space helmet. Don't need. Hackers calibrated Deep Recon space helmet. And backpacks. Vanguard calibrated. No, we don't need. Notes. Quest item. Original Aquila City Charter. Okay. Disc. Antique videotape. Resources. Okay, now we have some place in our inventory and we can go find Dr. Walker. Hi, Vesco. Wait, could we just... Where is he? Yes. We will see. Yeah. Looking for some crates, frag grenades, fragmentation mine. Oh, a mine. Smoke Solomon fillet. Pack of cigarettes. Med pack. Ammunition. Ammunition. Really nice. Semi-metal wafer. Rare manufactured component. This can be used to be component in craft. Yeah, okay, but we don't have... This is why we have to change something about our skill on carrying, because it's so low and we need much more. Okay. We are just going down. Wait, we could try the new weapon. Oh, I like it. So much to do in this game. We still didn't get up all the fancy weapons. I know the locations, but still. Okay,
Goodness, what an impressive sight.
The game remembered that we killed already everyone. This is nice. So I believe he is behind the one door he couldn't open. And Sarah, don't lay down here again, please. It was really strange to me.
This must lead to the miners' living quarters. I can't imagine having to live almost every waking moment underground.
Sarah, you didn't play it for Soulless. So much games. Not so many time. Accuracy is not so bad. But we need lots of more ammunition for it.
There's still quite a bit of mineral wealth down here. Perhaps it would be worth our time to survey the area for more.
Perhaps. If we had time, we could do it. But we don't have any time. We could just take the elevator. But where is he? Is there a way back there? Now we can open it, yeah. Okay, we are now in the new part of the mine. Okay, boys and girls, I think...
Well, this explains why the miners ceased drilling. Someone must have missed this natural cavern on the geological survey. Shame.
Without a jetpack you have to go around, but still possible. Metabolic agent 5. We will take it with us. Wow.
Constructing that massive structure in this cavern must have been quite a feat. I suppose it was a bit like building a ship in a bottle.
Yeah, it was exactly the same I thought about just now. Wow, 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 wow. Just great. Can we just jump over? We will try. Yeah, Sarah? Sarah just ran away. Any entrance to this building?
Just to do me a favor.
Hello, Dr. Walker.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Dr. Walker, I've got a tissue sample I need analyzed. Full workup. I'm here to make a delivery for an old colleague of yours, Hadrian Sanon. You know how long it took me to find you? Take this damn sample.
Hadrian sent you. Did she look okay?
She's alive but was injured trying to collect this delivery I've got for you. If you consider getting gored by a Terrormorph and living as okay, then yeah.
Sounds like Hadrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample. What? You can reattach a finger, Percy? So what exactly did she have you bring me?
Terrormorph cells from a world too young to have one. Tau Gorman's own free-range 100% human feed Terrormorph cells.
Terrormorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet?
Oh yes,
That's
sir.
a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a Terrormorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or if she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Okay, we are going inside, but you had again seen how good, how well the Dalek system is. Red Devils.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Ornate starter.
You mentioned how you took care of the dead. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
I like him.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Hadrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
The sample is not fake. I collected it from a Terrormorph myself. If something wrong with it, talk to Hadrian. I'm just a messenger. So Hadrian wasn't mistaken. The sample is a concern.
She was disconcertingly correct. Trying a little habit of Hadrian's. Which is why, if you wanted to have your film crew jump out and yell surprise, I wouldn't be saddened in the least. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terrormorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terrormorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terrormorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
We should visit Londinian. Orders are to take you and that analyst to Hadrian. And that analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle. Get your boots on. We're going to stop any more attacks before they start. We are leaving. Try not to slow me down. But you said the Londinian attack was massive, right? Why was one odd Terrormorph so scary?
Because until now, the Terrormorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here. The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Red Devil's HQ key at... Wow. Yeah, we will look later around. Holding cell. You know what this is? This is? You know what this is? It's a detention cell for a Terrormorph. Oh, I hope we will see one in one day. Oh no. Wait. Where's our ship? Razor Leaf. Yes, please.
I think it's fun. Now what?
Now what? We're exiting the ship. Where's our... Here he is. Come on, guys. Looks somehow like a Corsair. Great Corsair from Star Citizen. And we are in.
the governor's office is right out there on the main level.
Hello, madam. You have nice hair and a nice hat. Something like that.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say.
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Come on, Sarah. You are invited. The drink's on me. Ah, the drink thing triggered her.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing couldn't manage. It wasn't a walk in the park. It was, yes, too much trouble is exactly how I describe the experience I just had.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But
I like her.
I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terrormorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
If all you need is someone to charm some higher ups, I'm your guy. It doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I think you owe me an explanation. The Cabinet? What's that? What's the armstick archives? And what I have to do with the Freestar Collective and House Varun?
The Cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The President, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind. Well, when the Colony War came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the Armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that. Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xenowarfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the Armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
I actually know what you are, and you passed well. That's none of my concern. Still doesn't explain what this Terrormorph data is going into archives. Was wondering if you were ever going to share that nugget with me. Then what does that make you two now? Is the UC going to throw me in prison for helping you? I don't care, but...
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terrormorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, then let's go to talk to this cabinet. Not thrilled about you keeping information from me, but I guess I can help you. I'm going to need some time. No, why wouldn't cabinet agree to help us? And why should I trust you with this data? How do I know it's not dangerous? It had to be dangerous. Otherwise it would be no fun.
I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Varun on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So it's gonna be up to us to get them on board.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it. You nervous about speaking to the Cabinet? Yeah, I would be too.
Where we'll find him?
Give that recipe a whirl. Percival's research tends to be pretty sound. And probably less than a 10% chance you go wrong.
Just be honest with the Cabinet. They can deny the truth, but that doesn't change it.
The bridge above the Mast Nat station. Meet me there. I wish I knew. Despite the difference in scale of the two attacks, the samples having the same markers, it's too big of a red flag to ignore. But whether it's something internal to these morphs that's different, or something common in the environment, or something else completely, we can't know yet. We just need more information. That's why we need to speak to the Cabinet.
Okay. Have fun.
Not a lot of folks would have stuck their necks out for a stranger like that.
Cydonia can have an impressive effect on some people.
We are going back to our ship. She is really there. Wow.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground.
Okay, we will look if she really makes out of the city and goes to her ship. It would be amazing.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter.
Okay, someone was going out. We are going also out. Perhaps she will be on the other side. No, we lost her. We lost her. No, Hadrian. We're going back to our ship.
All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good.
Maneuvering into position. And we are now in stable orbit.
Military. You see Chimera and Phalanx too. Okay. But we will jumping to New Atlantis. Here we go. Right, down there. Commerce skill allows you to buy and sell items and resources for better prices. Yeah, it would be great. We have so much value stuff.
Yeah? I do? You must have read my mind.
Membrane flower.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah. Oh man. Okay, so we have her in front of the mast.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet. Doesn't sound like they succeed in security that legacy. This Victus must be an impressive commander for the UC to want to clone him. You're a clone of a man? How does that work? Are the others from your program still out there? Other clones?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels. But there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked. I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young. Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
So many coincidences with Star Wars. Star Trek too, but Star Wars, yeah.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military.
A great man.
And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours. Not sure I can blame them. This family of yours doesn't sound like they were paragons of virtue. So using me to distract them? Great. Wow. And I thought my family was messed up? What did your father do to merit being executed?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the Colony War to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Actually, I need to go take care of a few things. So honestly, what are the risks of us accessing this data? Any suggestion on what I should say to the cabinet? Are you willing to tell me any more about your father? Your eyes, they're red. Is it a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up, and the eyes were my parting gift. It's hard to know exactly what might sway them. I'd just be honest about what you saw. A colony wiped out, and a lot of lives lost. Something we don't want anyone else to have to experience. Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terrormorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise. I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being Fleet Admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me too.
But Ve Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life. Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Okay. So, I believe we will make a cut here on episode 14. And we will proceed to episode 15 with the meeting with the cabinet members. So I hope you could enjoy it. I found built a story with Doctor.
Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Thank you, thank you. You could enjoy the story with Dr. Walker and how he managed to get the money out of 2 factions. It was a fun part. Still that Sarah is alive.
You needed something?
And we will look how everything goes out in the future. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time or on our other channels with more and more German and English videos from games around the world. See you. Thank you. Exocron out.